So the way this has evolved, it took me to an audience that would never hear me otherwise playing in a club or a blues
Oh,
festival.
that's right. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it was a whole different demographic
Yeah.
that I'm in front of now.
And some young people, you know, they
It's a little nerve wracking when
learn
you're playing a place. I
relate
mean,
to something like that.
like the one place I really enjoyed was a place up in Maine where I was under this shelter, and the place was packed, and the people were there listening, and then there was a playground out back, and the kids were running up and down on the swings and playing, you know, and all that, and then the older people were sitting in there listening and cutting up and having a good time, and I'm telling stories, and we're just having a blast, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm going, man, this is what's it all about, you know. And I'm getting paid for this. I got a place to stay, and I'm sleeping in my own bed, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, it's real. And so when that happens, it was great. And there's another place in Illinois that I'm still playing that's like that now. What happened along the way, after all these years, I got involved with a radio show that's on the air now in San Antonio, Texas. It's called the RV Show USA. It's on Facebook. And what they do every Wednesday night, Alan Warren, he's identified as the RV wingman. He helps you out with advice for about RVing and he owns a campground near San Antonio.
He's great.
He really is.
Him. Yeah,
yeah. And so my cousin Sam Stein is an RV guy in the business out in Texas, and he told me a long time ago. He says, "Man, I got to put you in touch with this guy Alan Warren on the radio." So I talked to Alan, and he did an interview with me, and I told him, I said, "Yeah, I do. I've been in broadcasting a long time, you know. So now I'm doing all of his voice work. If you hear the radio show, I'm doing his voice work, and we're talking back and forth and become friends, and so he's got a huge audience now. Every Wednesday night on Facebook, he broadcasts live the RV Show USA. But what they do, they're broadcasting, they're taping their radio show. But in between the commercials, they're talking to the Facebook audience. And there's a big audience on Facebook that are listening to him do the show. And there's a shot of him on the microphone with headphones on in the radio studio doing his show.
Yeah.
And then they go into their segments on the air, and they're timing it out because it's got to be timed exactly up against a newscast or commercial breaks and things like that. So they're producing a radio show, but they're doing it while you're watching. And in between that, he's talking to the audience on Facebook and giving away prizes and that. So they embraced me, and we became friends. And I've been on the show periodically. And I'm thinking, man, this guy's got an audience. And I thought, and I'm not going out on the road as much as I used to, because when I used to go out doing a lot of the RV parks across, I'd be out for 6 months. I'd leave in June. I'd come home in November. I don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah,
right.
That's a long time.
Yeah, but now I go out in August, and I told Alan, I said, man, we should do something to get people together. And I said, I got 3 parks that I can do, for sure. I said, I have one in Illinois. There's another one in Oklahoma. I said, there's your park in Texas called Big Chief. It's outside of San Antonio. And I said, I'm going to make the 4th stop, the Blues Festival that we talked about in Rennisville, Oklahoma, outside of Chakotah. Now, the way it's going to work, the first weekend of August, I'm going to Pine Country RV Resort, Belvedere, Illinois. And I'm going to be there for the weekend. And there's a Facebook page for it. It's called Roger Hurricane Wilson's Rolling RV Rally.
Yeah.
The next week, I'm going to be going to Oklahoma, to Afton, Oklahoma, on Lake of the Cherokee. It's the Grand Lake RV Resort. Diana McIntyre is the manager there. Wonderful place. People can buy a certain price for the weekend for my RV rally and come hang out. It's not going to be anything fancy. It's going to be, hanging out, enjoying the weekend, and I'm going to play a show and then have some fun. That's all it is.
That's awesome.
Then I'm going out to Austin for a week, taking a week off. I'm going to go to Allen's Park and park my rig. And I'll be going to a convention for CD Baby. It's a do-it-yourself music convention. It's a big music convention that I'm going to be part of.
Yeah.
But then on the week after that, the 24th of August, I'm going to be at Allen's Park, and we're going to do a show there and people are going to join. If they want to take their RVs, like the Boomerosity RV, you can bring it out there, and follow me on the road. You can go the whole time or part of the time. It doesn't matter. And the 4th stop will be at the festival on Labor Day weekend, back in Oklahoma at Rennisville, outside of Muskogee, Chakotah, that area. There's about 10 RV spots. I'll be parked somewhere over there, and then if they run out of RV spots, you can always dry camp, for a couple of days. But there's 3 days worth of music, and it'll be the final stop number 4 on the RV rally, rolling RV rally. So if anybody's interested in that, it's on Facebook. Roger Hurricane Wilson's Rolling RV Rally 2019.
That's what's so unique about you sometimes. And you got all this music you're putting together and everything, and writing songs and stuff, and then you put together something like this. It takes a lot of coordination.
Yeah, but Alan's behind it, and he's got a big audience, and a lot of people have already joined, and his park is almost sold out. I think there's still some places left, but people are excited about that rally. For that one stop, I haven't really heard about the other stops. Maybe there'll be some people there. Hopefully there will be. But as a result of the radio show, that's going to be, the word's getting out there and people know about it. And and I'll be going on the radio with him again this week, and every week or every other week or so between now and when the rally happens in August.
Awesome.
So that's how that evolved. It's just like one of those things that kind of came along.
Good deal. Good deal. Good to hear about that one.